What's going on, guys? It is Tallboy Gareth here for video 3 in my Melbourne Metro exploration series. My legs are starting to kill me, but we are at State Library currently, and in this video we're going to be checking out everything that the brand new State Library Metro station has, as well as the two others after that, Parkville and Arden, I'm pretty sure. Come along, and if you haven't seen the others, go check out the others. They will be linked in the description below. Alright guys, it's been an amazing experience here at Town Hall. On to the next State Library. Here we go.
Now arriving at State Library. Change here for Melbourne Central Station and City Loop services. State Library.
Here we are. Alright guys, so for video 1 we went through the brand new Metro tunnel all the way on the very first train. And then for video 2 we checked out Anzac and Flinders Street Station. Some crazy rain and protests were happening there. Now we've just come to State Library. Let's go check it out. Not sure what I'm doing here, but okay. Well, that's kind of cool actually. First impressions of State Library is that it looks somewhat very much identical to the last one we were just at, Town Hall. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to check out the very first entry to Franklin Street, and then we'll come back and check out the other ones. How's that sound? And when you turn the right corner, you've got the exit gates and some more escalators. Let's have a quick look. Once again, these levers are reddish, pinkish on one side, but when you're going down into the building, right, they're white. Pretty cool. Really high up. Oh my god, I didn't realize how deep underground we were. And I've already been up like 2 escalators already. That's crazy. And here we are, we've made it. I don't quite know where we are on. Oh my goodness. Okay, yes, I know. That's the baths, isn't it? That's the Melbourne baths. Right, okay. So there we go. State Library Station is now very much open. With some elevators here, I should say. We got the trams next to the Melbourne City Baths right there. I know exactly where I am right now. Okay, that's awesome. And down there, we'll walk down there and go to one of the other entrances in a second. Cool. Of course, down there and right here is Swanston Street, right? We are literally on Swanston Street. We got some more police activity happening. Behind us, cops on bikes. The protesters are coming down in a second. But I don't know if you guys aren't aware or not, but just here used to be where trams would go down, right? This used to be like a tram stop and also a way for the trams to go left into that street, right? But recently they wanted to turn this bit of, area into a park, right? For people to actually experience and utilize and stuff, which makes sense, I guess. But there you go, you can see that where the tram tracks used to be right here. And they came here and joined pretty much somewhere around here, right? But the protesters are back. And if you guys didn't see it previously in video 2, we saw all the protesters doing their stuff in the previous video. So go check that out if you haven't already seen it. So obviously these protests are planned, right? The cops know exactly where they're about to walk. Hence why they just start going down there and waiting for them to come through, right? Very interesting. And just walking down here now, just down here, you can actually see these other buildings that have been utilized by Metro. I think there are some sort of emergency exits / air conditioning, stuff like that, right? And I'm pretty sure when they were building the Metro station underneath this road, right, this road was largely blocked off for many years. I'm pretty sure. I'll have to look that up. But look at this beautiful old building. So yeah, I was just walking past that building, but look what I just found, right? Someone's smashed iPhone. I don't know which generation it is, but look at that. It's a genuine iPhone, just completely smashed with no screen on it. Don't know what happened there, but there you go. So there's Melbourne Central Station right there. Melbourne Central Shopping Centre, State Library Station. Now this is the other entrance. I'll go down there in a second, but there's a tram. Always photograph the tram, guys. Always photograph the tram. It should be against the law to not photograph one. Let's have a look inside. They were saying now open before, but now it just says welcome to State Library, as if just go in. There's no dramas, you know? No dramas. We got some serious activity happening down here. It's a good song. I don't know who sings it. Oh, because I'm crazy. Because I'm crazy. Because I'm crazy. Crazy. Possibly. It's a great song. Platforms down there. We got some scuba diving musicians. And let's have a quick look down here first. So this is the old Melbourne Central Station. This has been here for many years, since the very early 80s. Might have been the late 70s as well, actually. And this goes to the shopping centre, doesn't it? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 100%. This is the shopping centre. People are still tapping off, even though today is a transport-free day, as well as every weekend from now till January, February, I believe. I'll put the exact date on the screen. But if you're interested, I did make a video on the Melbourne City Loop, and when we were checking out the City Loop stations, we did come to Melbourne Central Shopping Centre. And let me tell you, one of the most interesting shopping centres on earth. You have to see why. Go check that out. It'll be in the link down below. So yeah, just behind me is the shopping centre, right? But whenever you come through here in the past, all you would see is just a wall behind those escalators, right? Just a wall. This was the only part of the train station, right? Here are the escalators to go down to the old train loop system, right? But now look at that. All of this is opened up. And in fact, if you look at my video linked in the description below, you will see that I literally came over here and there was just a wall here. But I went down the escalators. That's so cool what they've done. There you go. So this is the other entrance, probably the main entrance, I would say. Oh, 100% this would be the main entrance. Very nice. You actually see there's like another room upstairs. Look at that. How interesting. So we got platforms left and right. Which way should we go? I guess we'll look both sides. Oh, wow.
Good afternoon, passengers, and welcome to State Library Station.
Wow.
We are delighted to have you in our station today. And just a friendly safety reminder for everyone using our escalators. If you're traveling with little children today, keep them within your sight at all times. Hold on to their hands when going on and off the train, and while also on the escalators.
The pressure's on. Everybody's looking at her. The pressure is on. Very beautiful stations. So I guess my only critique between the two stations that we've seen, this one and Town Hall, is that they both pretty much look similar in this area. If they wanted to keep the design the same, they maybe should have used different colors for those beams. That's my only critique. That would have, those colors, if it was yellow, for example, or green, it would have been completely different than orange, which was the last station, right? But there you go.
East Pakenham service arriving now on platform 2. Please stand to the side of the doors and allow everyone off before you try to board. Do not lean on the glass doors, they will not open. Allow everyone off before you board.
Services departing State Library Platform 2 are the 314 East Pakenham, stopping all stations to Anzac, running express from Anzac to Melbourne, then stopping all stations to
Move down into the
Arden,
carriages
Metro
on the
tunnel
train,
to
please move down into the aisles. There's plenty of room just as long as we keep moving
Stopping
down.
all stations to Anzac, running express from Anzac to Melbourne, then stopping all stations to Dandenong via the Metro.
Okay, I get it.
14 East Pakenham service is ready to depart, so please finalise your boarding.
Someone got on that train at Parkville, they didn't put the ramp down for it.
Because there's so much space here, I got to rush up to the actual train. But gosh, it's really loud here. But we're going to go on the train now to Parkville and then Arden. So 2 more stations left, guys. If you're liking this video so far, give us a like and a subscribe. You know you want to. Turn it up to 11. Let's do it.
Please move in through the doors. Stay clear, please, stay clear.
The next station is Parkville.
So it's currently 3:35 p.m. and even though the first train services were roughly at 10 in the morning, right? It is still so packed. It just shows you how much people want to experience this right now. I don't blame them. I want to experience it. Let's go to the next station.
Now arriving at Parkville.
Well, here we are, Parkville.
On your right, we have 4 escalators to the exit. On your right. Good afternoon and welcome to Parkville Station.
Very cool. This is actually a different station design than the last 2, which was State Library and Town Hall. So I like that this is different. No one's going up the escalators for some reason. I'm not too sure what's going on there. Let's have a look. What is going on here? Oh, now they're allowing them. What happened? I completely missed what happened there.
If you are using our escalators, please left and the right.
Very interesting. Once again, it's the same color scheme with the orange, right? Well, let's go upstairs, everybody. Not gonna lie, my legs are definitely hurting, but hey, all in the name of transportation. Yeah, baby. Woo! I came across as a little too strong there. Yeah, baby. Woo! I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Somebody please help me. Too much transportation one day. It is free travel though, so why wouldn't I take advantage of it? All right, so this is the exits, which lead to a long bloody tunnel. I have no idea where that goes. But if you look to our right, oh my God. Oh my goodness. Where does this go to? I have no idea, but I need to explore it. And this is me just basically testing my iPhone 17 Pro Max's zoom right now. We'll take the stairway to heaven in a second. I just want to see what's down the corridor of death. If we're continuing the puns, we'll just the corridor of death. But before we meet our maker, I have no idea where that goes either. But will we? No, we'll go down here first. How many freaking exits does this place freaking need? That's what I want to know. Seriously. How many? Oh, God, I don't know. Oh, what? Let's go this way. We've got some blue beams. I do very much love the color change. I'm not gonna lie. I do love orange, but I think if you continue it in every station, why? Why would you do that? That's just my thoughts. So we've got this beautiful big tree and structure and a bus. I think this is my first bus I've seen in Melbourne, which I absolutely love because I fucking hate buses. And I love trams, so to see just one bus in my whole trip so far is great. But there we go. This is the station we just came out of, right? We're also right next to the emergency department, hospital, so that's kind of cool. Imagine if you're a performer and someone says to you, break a leg, but then you actually do because you didn't take it as a way to become lucky. You took it as a way because you wanted to not let them down, right? But not only do we have one walkway, we have two. Very cool. So there's elevators for both sides of the street. And down there, I'm guessing, is the main event, right? Along with the tram. And there's that same tram with that entrance, but if we turn left, there's another entrance. And Parkville, from this entrance, there we go. I mean, interesting. I've never been in this part of Melbourne before, so that's cool. Let's go down to the main event. I just want you guys to really appreciate the length of this corridor. That's what she said. It's quite far away. Look, we're not even at the end. It just goes back there where we went, right? But we did say we would quickly check this out, and we are here, so let's check out number 2. How are you guys today, by the way? You guys good? I hope wherever you are right now, I hope your legs and your back doesn't hurt. Wishing you well. Number 2. That's where we went down. This is where we just came up from. I promise we're getting to the main event now, boys and girls. I promise, pinky, pinky. Okay, let's do it. I want you guys to realize that the stairway to heaven is right in front of me, and I'm about to experience all of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ's heaven. Oh, sir. Thank you.
Take 2.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Why not? Teasing you guys with this, and we finally made it. Stairway to heaven. I thought that was a fantastic shot. Fuck yeah. Entrance number 1. Or exit number 1, depending if your glass is half full or half empty, of course. Are you a pessimist or I actually forgot what the other one was. I'm not even joking. Anyway, there we go. Wow. I've honestly never been to this part of Melbourne in my life. And I've been to Melbourne for a handful of times probably in my life. Okay, I like this garden bed with natural floral thingies. I like this old building. It looks historic. Historic is good. This is my first time seeing this. I like this too. That right there is beautiful. That is beautiful. Yeah, I'm not sure on the history of this building, but it was worth putting in my video because I like the way it looks. I just really love this entrance. This is possibly is my favorite entrance actually for the metro. I love it. Don't you? Dun, 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 dun.
Standing on, stopping all stations to Anzac, running express from Anzac to Melbourne, then stopping all stations to Dandenong via the metro.
Arriving on platform 2 is your 412 Dandenong train. Remember to stand to the side of the doors to allow passengers to exit the train safely. Train arriving on platform 2 is your 412 Dandenong South.
When the train came right past me, the door physically shook up against me. And it was little moments like that in life that get me freaking going. Oh, yes. All right, guys, so we're currently going from Parkville to Arden. Let's check it out. So look at this. There's a sign here. But look here. There's nothing. And it's above the door, and we can actually see inside. Let's have a look how the internal components work. And the train is literally here right now. I don't know why they've left that open, but they have. This will be awesome. Get ready. That's cool.
Now arriving at Arden.
We're coming out real quick on this one. I think you can see the sunlight coming through as well.
Arden.
This afternoon. Passengers boarding, this is your Sunbury service, stopping all stations.
Very
to
cool,
Sunbury.
very cool.
Please allow people to exit the train before you attempt to board. Thank you.
Before we explore any more, this train that we just got off is about to leave, which basically means one thing. This. You guys hear that sound? Wow, what a sound. The air's getting sucked in. I've never heard it so high pitched before. That's crazy. It's almost deafening. Wow, I've never heard it that long and deafening before. Or that frequency level. That's crazy. And it's just stopped.
Hello and welcome.
So we got the same color scheme roughly in each station with the orange, right? But this is definitely different. By a little bit. There are some similarities to the last one, but all right, okay, it's the goddamn same. No, there is differences, but you know, here and there. And this is some of this beautiful light that's coming through. Natural light, right? That elevator looks pretty sick, by the way. I wonder if that dog has black dog syndrome. Gosh, depression really sucks. And remember how I was talking to you about some of the doors aren't working because there's no carriages? Well, they've literally got like space on the screen as well for it, right? So there's 1 carriage, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 right now. There's 8, 9, 10. So they could have 10 with 3 more carriages. And yeah, they've obviously got the physical space for it. Great, 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 great. And by the way, check out the security features on these 2 panels here. Panel 1 and panel 2. My goodness. In the age of AI and facial recognition, basically John Connor from Terminator 2 would be absolutely just destroyed, wouldn't he? He'd absolutely hate us, wouldn't he, really? But there you go. Let's go upstairs. Now, I've seen videos and photos of the outside of the station online and on TV, and I know that the outside of the station is truly beautiful, truly unique. So down there is the platforms, but we seem to only be able to get out from one way, which is great because the one way out is pretty spectacular. Let's go out to this amazing thing. Oh my goodness, I can see it already. I can actually see it already. Oh wow. What an entrance. Look at the brickwork. That's actual brickwork. My goodness, that's actual brick. That wouldn't be cladding, would it? I don't think. I don't think so. Absolutely stunning. And from behind us, we can see the other entrance. I guess just a window. I guess. But there you go. Stunning. Okay, this is probably my favorite entrance. Are you ready? They've got custom-made toilet arches and a custom-made customer service thingy. I'm not pointing at you, sorry sir, I don't mean to point at you. There we go, look at that, beautiful. And over here on the other side, they've got whatever this is. I just love it. It reeks of Art Deco, and they've even got old-time music playing in the background. Look at that. Two girls just walked past me and I was listening to their conversation because how could I not? They were loud, okay? And they basically said, this is really overkill. It's just too much. Now, I don't disagree with them and I don't agree with them at the same time. I think what they've done for the station is incredible, and I think it's future-proofing the area because this area apparently is, at the moment, as of 2025, it's a bit shit. Industrial park, this is basically an old factory area. I just can't help myself but love the absolute thing that I'm seeing in front of me. Truly beautiful. But just over here, obviously, we've got all these little warehouses and factories for whatever they were used for back in the day. I kind of like the Art Deco inspired look of this building, even though it's probably a piece of shit. Doesn't that look really, really cool reflected in the mirror like that? I love that. That's awesome. I think this is actually a car dealership, by the way. There's heaps of brand new cars in there. So just slowly moving backwards. I look like one of those idiot photographers walking backwards with the camera in their hand right now, because I actually am. Minus the idiot part. All right, fine, maybe I'm an idiot. But anyway, look, how could you hate that building? That's truly beautiful. In a bit of a visually wonky spot, but the thing is, this is 2025, right? This is early days and then some. This is significantly early days. Obviously, the plan to build this station here, when there obviously was not ever a station here, the plan is to have housing and home development. Imagine 10, 20 years from now, 50 years from now, this is a trendy coffee spot. This is a place that you bring your family, because you'd actually want to bring your family here. There's everything happening here, right? Petting zoo for animals, cat cafes, and I don't know, whatever woke bullshit happens 50 years from now. You know, imagine that happening here, right? Everything. This could be the most trendiest spot in 10 years or more. It really could be. And there's a very good reason why I've come to the side of the building. Turn around, and at this point in time, you'll see nothing. Except for a bit of train traffic down there and there. Future-proof yourself. This area will become something truly beautiful over time, right? Public parks. And they obviously have future-proofed it because from this side, they've got the same kind of vibe going through, right? So you can go through this side as well. And look down there. You've got the London Eye. By the way, I did a video of the Melbourne roundy thing in the past in one of my old videos. I will link it down below if you want to see. But basically, it's abandoned. It's been abandoned for a while. And the windows were broken in some of the areas, and you can see plastic flapping backwards and forwards in the wind. It's a bit of a shame, but look down there, there's another train. And I think this building is a part of the metro. It could be some sort of substation, or it could be a future-proof situation where they could have another entrance. I'm not 100% sure on that. But these things, I think, are the skylights for underneath. So you have to imagine, right, all this was just dug up. Because there's practically nothing here, they just would have dug in the ground, right? Just dug right deep. That would have saved a lot of money. But there you go. Transport-oriented development is going to become absolutely huge once the developers come in, and there's so much space, even to the left of the building. So much space. I'm just gonna follow my face around like this because eventually this will become historic footage and I'll be in it, right? There's just nothing here at the moment, but eventually towers and towers will be here, right? It's 100% gonna happen, 100%. Right now though, specifically on this side, a whole lot of nothing. And by the way, I have an issue with these two hands almost touching. Yes, you could say it's like Da Vinci's painting. You really could say, but I see something else entirely. And once I show you this, you will never look at this the same ever again, I promise you. I told you you would never look at it the same way again, didn't I? I was right, wasn't I? I was right. And as I leave you with that beautiful image in your head forever onwards for the rest of your life, I want to thank you for watching me on this brand new Metro series. Of course, I am dropping a hell of a lot of videos other than the Melbourne Metro, but also in Melbourne, right? If you'd like to see more of them, if you love my personality, great, come give us a like and subscribe. I'm about to be run over and I'm not even joking. I hope you really enjoyed it, and I shall see you for the next whatever it may be. See you guys. By the way, this is a bit of bonus content. I'm about to meet someone in the train world who is very much beloved on YouTube. You may know this person because he's been doing it for approximately 15 years online. He's a bit of a legend and he's in Melbourne doing what I'm doing. I'm about to meet him for a few drinks. Would you like to come in with me and watch for a little bit at least? Okay, let's go. Let's go. We're going to Spencer Street, which is Southern Cross, right? By the way, every time I come to this station, Southern Cross Station, it always smells like future cancer. How is this allowed? How is this allowed? Anyway, whatever. Okay, so I'm outside Spencer Street Station, otherwise known as Southern Cross. Anyway, look who's over here. You might not be able to see, that's for Superman, but he's inside. Let's quickly have a look. Who can be in here? Who's behind here? Let's have a quick look. Who is in here? They've got escalators in here. Oh my god. That's awesome. There he is. Told you I was meeting someone. Where is he? There he is. It's Phil from Sydney Trains Vlogs. How's it going, buddy? Good to see you. How are you doing?